Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about CAMPHORA officinalis. Coming to the introductory part, the common name is camphor, brewer is Hahnemann, it belongs to Lauraceae family and the chemical formula is C10H16O2. Trios of cholera are camphor, veratrum album and cupromet. Coming to the constitution, it is best adapted to the persons who are sensitive to cold air and are physically and mentally very weak. Temperament is irritable temperament. Dermals very chilly patient. Miasm, sore eyes in the background. Coming to the mental generals, persons are mentally weak and irritable. Pain better while thinking of it. The same we will see in Helleborus. There are violent convulsions with wandering and hysterical excitement. And there are tetanic spasms. Scrofulous children and irritable, weak blondes are especially affected. Coming to the physical generals, persons are physically weak and exceedingly sensitive to cold air. The same we will see in Heparself, Calimure and Sorinum. The surface is cold to touch yet cannot bear to be covered. They throws off all the coverings. The same we will see in Medorinum and Cecalcor. The entire body is painfully sensitive to slightest touch. Bad effects of shock from injury. Camphor is one of the best remedies for shock. There is pernicious, intermittent, weak pulse which is externally small and scarcely perceptible. The same we will see in veratrum album. Coming to the particulars, starting with head symptoms, there is vertigo and tendency to unconsciousness, feeling as if he would die. There is influenza and headache with catarrhal symptoms, sneezing, etc. There is beating pain in the cerebellum and cold sweat on forehead. There are fleeting stitches in the temporal region and orbits. Head is sore and there is occipital throbbing which is synchronous with the pulse. Eyes are fixed and staring, pupils are dilated. There is sensation as if all objects were too bright and glittering. Coming to nose, there is fluent coryza on sudden change of weather. And there is persistent epistaxis, especially with gooseflesh state of skin. The face is pale, haggard, anxious, distorted, bluish like a cyanosed face, and face is cold. There is cold sweat on face. Face appears like Hippocratic face. Tongue is cold, flabby and trembling. Coming to GIT, there is pressive pain in the pit of stomach which is burning and stool is blackish and involuntary. There are sudden attacks of vomiting and diarrhea. Coming to urinary symptoms, there is burning and strangury with tenesmus of neck of the bladder. There is retention of urine with full bladder. Coming to male symptoms, in males the sexual desire is extremely increased and we will see chordee. Chordee is a condition that causes penis to curve downwards or upwards at the junction of head and shaft. And we will also see priapism. Priapism is a condition in which there is persistent and painful erection of the penis which usually lasts for 4 or more hours. And there are also nocturnal emissions. Coming to respiratory symptoms, there is precordial distress and suffocative dyspnea. And also there is asthma, violent dry hacking cough, palpitations, breath, cold, suspended respiration. Extremities, rheumatic pain between shoulders and there is difficulty in motion. There is numbness, tingling and coldness, cracking in joints, cramps in calf muscles. There is icy cold feet, ache as if sprained. Coming to sleep, there is insomnia with cold limbs and we will see subsultus and extreme restlessness. Subsultus means abnormal tremor, twitching or spasmodic movements, like there are involuntary twitching of muscles during sleep. Coming to fever, pulse is small, weak and slow. There is icy coldness of the whole body and cold perspiration, congestive chill. Coming to skin, all sequel of measles. Cold, pale, blue and livid skin. They cannot bear to be covered. The same we'll see in cecal core. Coming to cholera, it is best advised in first stages of cholera morbus and Asiatic cholera. There is not much discharge from the bowels, not much vomiting, sweat and urine, but suddenly the patient collapses. With collapse, there is great prostration and rapid sinking of strength. Stool rice watery, involuntary, blackish, dark brown, feces like coffee ground, scanty with great tenesmus. There is great retching and straining to vomit with scanty discharge. There are cramps in the stomach and bowels spreading to other parts of the body, especially in calf muscles. The face is cold, blue and shriveled, very much anxious and pale. There is scanty sweat which is cold all over the body but more on the forehead. The same we'll see in paratrem album. Tongue is cold, flabby and trembling with cold breath. Pulse is weak, small, slow and scarcely perceptible. And this is the comparison of trials of cholera. In camphor, there is great prostration, blueness, coldness of the body and the body is cold and dry. Yet the patient wants to be uncovered and all the discharges are scanty. In cupromet, there is not so much prostration and coldness, but there is more cramping and more convulsive tendency. In paratrem album, the more copious the discharge from bowels and the more profuse the vomiting and sweat. And coming to the modalities, aggravation by motion, at night, by contact and from cold air. Amelioration when thinking of existing complaint from warm air and drinking cold water. Relations, camphor antidotes or modifies the action of nearly every vegetable medicine. It is complementary to cantharis. It also antidotes opium and phosphorus. Compare with carboveg, cupromet, R-salt, cecal core and paratrem album. Thank you.